go. Come on, something. Come on.
Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
This evening, one of the league's brightest and most efficient hurlers of all time makes his return to the primetime stage in an effort to build a base camp and climb higher into the standings as we approach the ever-mounting playoff push. Opposite them, an XBL rookie with an unrivaled passion for competition. This club from the north has already shown that any game can be kept close, and they won't be going down easy no matter the opponent. It's Merzdrone and the Summits, facing off with Darkraider and his Moose. Welcome to XBL Match of the Week.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. My name is Dwayne. I'm going to be bringing you some color commentary on Game 1 of this matchup tonight, and we're going into the booth again with no Hummus. He's going to bring the play-by-play. How you doing, Hall of Famer?
Doing great tonight. Looking forward to these two players just, go at it in what should be a heavy pitching duel.
Yes, a heavy pitching duel indeed. That is the big headline that you have seen tossed around, or if you've talked about this match with anybody already, that is definitely the way we're leaning. We looked at the keys already here that we've got beneath me and Hummus. It's the AAA graduate versus the vet. Darkraider coming to us last season in his first season, finishing below in the bottom half, or the lower half, I believe, like 8th place around that in the AAA, and then got bounced out of the playoffs, but then made the jump to the XBL this season, surprisingly, willing to play up at 90 ego, wanting to fight, wanting to compete. So he's graduated. He's got himself 3 wins already on this young season. And he's going up against Merzdrone, who's coming back to us since Season 9. He hasn't played in the XBL. He started out way back in Season 5. So he's got a lot of experience under his belt in both the XBL and the AAA. When AAA was born in Season 8, he was a semifinalist there, I believe. And yeah, so Merz is a very well-experienced player. And so is Darkraider, would you say?
Yeah, Darkraider, I'm sure not many people expected him to really make the jump going from AAA to XBL, especially wasn't one of the more dominant teams going to AAA. But his playstyle really just transitions just about any ego. He's able to lock teams down with his pitching, and then if he gets a chance, he could score those 2-3 runs that could just very well be difference in a simple 3-1 victory. And Merz, he's always been around. We all know he's a top pitcher. One of the few people to have a perfect game in the XBL. And yes, as I said, it'll be a great pitching duel between these two.
Yeah, as you said, Merz, one of the few pitchers amongst yourself and now Wishbone, who joined that club this season to have a perfect game. So 3 very big names there in that club. And he's going to keep the game close, but that's what Darkraider specializes at, as you noted as well. So this will be a big matchup. Somebody's got to win it either way. Will some team come away with 2 big W's? We're about to find out. We'll go over to Game 1 here in just a moment. Hang tight with us.
All right, good evening, everyone. We're already getting to game one here. Sorry for the little delay there. So it's a 2-1 count now with 2-2 now with Kyson Parker on the mound. Ooh, looks right down the middle there for route number one.
Merz going right after him, getting a big strikeout to start the ball game. That's what he does best.
You say, ooh, that one looks like it could be a little no man's land. And oh, Smacks gets it kind of behind the shoulder there for route number two. Next up, Chris Boucher.
Yeah, 2 quick outs. We noted the fast style of play also, and the keys to the game. We'll see if that plays into these two tonight.
You know, looking at Parker's stat, he has a 5.28 ERA, but under 1 whip here, so definitely interesting there. And that one's dropped by the catcher, but throws the first in time for route number 3, so drop third strike. We go to the bottom of the first, still 0-0 with Rosie Montoya up next.
Let's see if Merz can get the bats going. It's going to be important for either team to score early, try and break down one of these starters.
Yeah, you know, being able to go in early and, you know, have that early lead throughout the game can really be a true, like, a momentum thing. That just being able to feel easier with pitching, as that's a called third strike. Just rifling the corners now with fastballs. So that one's hit into left field. That one looks like it will be caught by St. Pierre for out number 2. Next up, Skylar Herring.
Yeah, you did see Dark Raider just pounding the zone with heaters, and AB is going to try and go for it again. Herring straight back with the foul ball.
You know, this is a pitcher with pretty much only velocity, not a lot of junk, a lot of accuracy. So the strategy here just looks like to just hit it hard and hope it goes right, as that's going to be caught for route number 3. So no one score. We go to the top of the second. 4-5-6 up for the Moose.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 10.
Swing and a miss late, strike 1. This one's hit into left field, but looks like it'll be caught by the outfielder for out number 1. Next up, Johnny Villanueva. Were you gonna say something?
Let's see, Dark Raider just put a good charge into that one. He's putting a couple good swings behind the ball, just can't quite get the reticle placement he needs. You saw him just get under this first pitch. And he needs to run deep counts. Both players do, you know. You want to break down the starter and try and get to the bullpen here. As we said, both pitchers are going to be nipping at the corners.
Ooh, and that was right to shortstop. Throws it the first in time for route number 3. So 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the second. Still 0-0. 4-5-6 for the Summits next.
There's some decent power here in the middle of the Summits lineup as well. We're going to see our first look, and this one's crushed to right, and it's going into the seats.
Well, in Merz's case, that's the commentator's blessing there. You're talking about his power, and look at that. Takes it right into right field. 380-footer to break this tie, making a 1-0 ball game.
Yeah, big shot from Merz. Pulling one. He was sitting on that in the zone, and he did not miss it to start the second inning on Match of the Week. That's got to feel good, especially returning, as we said, from Season 9.
So quick 1-2 count here. Ooh, swing and a miss low on the changeup for out number 1. Gets right back there. Next up, Zachariah Burnswell. Ooh, hits on hard, but it goes to foul territory. 1-2 count. This one's hit softly right to second baseman. This could be a foot race, and it will be, ooh, just in time for out number 2. Next up, Walker Cortez.
You can see Dark Raider having some trouble, I think, hitting his exact spot in this inning. He needs to try and tighten up the pitching a little bit here. Got loose with the start of the inning, getting hit with the home run. And now he's starting to look a little bit better.
You know, it could be pretty tough on 90 Ego to constantly hit those corners, but he proved me wrong there for strike 3 call. We go to the top of the third. Summits get a solo shot to make it a 1-0 game.
Yeah, no matter what it seems to be, you know, our velocity restrictions or velocity rules that we go through, you know, the triple-digit fastball is always going to be, you know, an availability somewhat. What a play there from Merzdrone. Wow. And so we were just talking about a heater. That was a heater of a play.
You know, we might have to check that player after the game. Might have some springs on his cleats.
Yeah, he had the hops there. That was a pretty good play there from Merz. I was going to say, though, the triple-digit fastball just so brutal, and then you see Merz with the low changeup there. Dark Raider, nothing he can do. He sets it up so well with the heat. Both players with high velocity tonight to start the game.
And now that goes right through the infield for a two-out single from the pitcher. Pitcher getting things started here for the Moose, their first hit of the game.
That's clutch from Dark Raider. We'll see if he can pass the baton now.
And looks like he won't there as he throws the first in time for out number 3. So one gets on, none score. We go to the bottom third, 1-0. 8-9-1 up next.
Now batting, the catcher, number 44.
Ooh, this one's popped into left field, just shy of the warning track, and it's fair. St. Pierre can't track it properly, allows a runner to get on first.
Oh, yeah, that's a stinger. Right in front of his glove, that ball just bounced. Dark Raider's going to have to clean up the fielding, not give away any gift base runners. Here comes a good bunt from Merz. It rolls fair, and it's going to be a sacrifice successful.
Yeah, interesting choice there, and you can see why he did that bunt there. Now he goes back to the top of the order where most of his power is. So a solid single here could very well bring the runner home.
Ooh.
And it looks like he just didn't get enough on that one. Pierre will get under it for out number 2. Runner quickly turns around. Next up, Royal Smacks.
Yeah, the hitter, leadoff hitter, Quincy Johnson, I believe his name. Very dangerous, just getting underneath that last pitch and popping it up. Merz now with a 2-out RBI opportunity he's looking to capitalize on. It's looking like he's a little bit sharp at the plate. Dark Raider's going to have to try and avoid the mistakes.
Swinging a miss for out number 3. Summit's caught swinging. We go to the top of the 4th. Still 1-0 with 2-3-4 up next for the Moose.
That was a good changeup from Dark Raider. Both of them have utilized the low changeup well already a couple times in this game, and this one ripped. Oh, and then caught in the space-time continuum for a second. It's going to be a leadoff single.
And that ball literally hung in the air for a while there. As Chris Boucher will come up next.
Look at the power on this guy. He's got to start turning his season around at any point. Why not now?
And I think that pitch I just called a mojo bump as that one's going that far. And it is out of here. Montreal Moose get another home run, or not another home run, but take the lead here with a 2-run shot. And look at that, Dwayne. Second time you've talked about a player's power, and they hit a home run right after.
Is that how this works? Have I been missing something? I don't know. Tonight, it's working.
Ooh, nice slide from Smacks for out number 1. Next up, Johnny Villanueva, 0 for 1.
Huge shot there from Dark Raider. You could tell he's hungry, still swinging hard at the baseball. Trying to get that up and in 98 miles an hour. That is so tough to catch up with.
Ooh, gets caught swinging early there at the changeup for out number 2. Next up, Francisco Fernandez, 0 for 1 tonight.
He's had a quiet season. Mr. Fernandez swings at the first pitch off his hands and makes an out there, so his average going to continue to dip, and now we're moving to the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, 2-1 game now off the Moose's 2-run shot into left field as Skylar Hurring will come up to bat.
Both these players showing out here on Match of the Week. You love to see it, especially in Game 1.
Ooh, Fernandez gets to throw the first in time for out number 1. Next up is Nicholas Day, who had the solo shot that got things started for the Summits. Can he do it again? Uh-oh, that's right down the middle. Ooh, but just looks at it for strike 1. Prince catches it for out number 2. Next up, John Stinger, 0 for 1 tonight.
A lot of balls being hit hard. It's just a recipe for, you know, excitement, drama. You know, you never really know what's going to happen between these two, it feels like. even though it's just a close 2-1 ball game right now.
Ooh, caught looking there for round number 3. Mojo down for the batter. We go to the top of the 5th. Still 2-1. 7-8-9 for the Moose up next.
Absolutely frozen was Merz there. That's a tough one to end the inning. Now he's got to go back on the hill and do his thing with Kyson Parker.
I want to take note here. The Moose are leading, but Parker's in a great pitch count right now. Only at 31 pitches, and we're already in the top of the 5th. So he's way ahead on schedule here in terms of pitch count. This will be caught for round number 2 as the pitcher will come up. Rosie Montoya, she got the first hit of the day for the Moose. Let's see if she can keep this inning alive. She will not, as that's going to be caught by, second baseman for round number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th, still 2-1, 6-7-8 up next.
That is the fast style of the Montreal Moose. You said the pitch count low for Merz. I mean, that's what I think you kind of alluded to, the style of play from Dark Raider that translates so well between leagues. I mean, he really just swings at everything. As long as he can swing the bat fast enough, he's going to make some contact. He's going to score some runs, and that's how he gets it done.
Yo, and gets him there for an out number 1. Next up, Walker Cortez 0-1. You know, you mentioned that fast pace, and while it can work, you got to be careful with that pitch. You can't just swing blindly at the first pitch and then just hope for the best.
Yeah, that's how these games go quickly, as we're already, in the bottom of the 5th of this 2-1 affair. Both pitchers, below 50 pitches as well, so nobody laboring too hard.
Yeah, we already see Rosie Montoya locked in here, about to get 49 pitches. Looks to be 50th, and that'll be out number 3, swinging a miss. We now go to the top of the 6th, still 2-1, 1-2-3 for the Moose.
I've seen some good strikeouts from both of these pitchers tonight. We'll see if that trend continues for the rest of this one and into game 2. You love to see great pitching performances, and you like to see dingers as well, so we're getting a little bit of both. Let's see some more.
Now goes right to the second baseman, throws the first in time for out number 1. Up next, Peapod Tanner, 1 for 2 with a single today. She's having herself a solid season, a 302 average, 1 home run and 3 RBIs. So that's hit right to the second baseman for out number 2.
I don't know. I kind of want to say something about this guy. He hits it hard, but yeah, it's through the hole. I guess that I was going to say he has some power, but he didn't quite put it in the seats that time.
Yeah, but sometimes all it takes is just one person to get hit to begin the snowball effect. And it looks like that snowball effect will not come into play right now, as that'll be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 6th, still 2-1, 9-1-2 with the Summits up next. Now, I'm not too sure about the Summits bullpen, but I wonder if this might be a time to go to the bench, and it looks like that is.
Yeah, I believe he has a couple of relief aces that are known well throughout the league, and Tristan Washington being one of them. So we'll see if we see Washington out of the pen tonight. Ooh, good play there by Montoya.
Next up is Quincy Johnson, 0 for 2 today. And that one's gonna, drops in front of the diving center fielder, just couldn't get it there. That's gonna be a 1-out double, and just like that, the tying run is on second.
Oh, now you're playing a dangerous game with that speed on the bags over there, and we'll see if Merz can do anything with it. He pops it up into foul territory in left. St. Pierre's on the warning track. He makes the grab. Nobody's tagging up. So there's 2 outs. Good for Dark Raider.
Next up is Skylar Herring, 0 for 2 today. Her average is not good. Maybe she can get her first RBI of the season here. Montoya still maintaining a solid pitch count on even 2-2 count. And that one's going to be hit right to the shortstop for out number 3, so Moose get out of that inning. unscathed. We go to the top of the 7th. And looks like Tristan Washington will come in. Fan favorite reliever here. 5-6-7 up next for the Moose.
Yeah, fan favorite reliever. I think players' least favorite to face in many scenarios. I've heard legends and harrowing tales. I've faced Washington myself as well. And it's something about that release, and I think the four-seam cutter slider effect that he's got. Even though he gives up a hit there on the infield single to start off the appearance. We'll see if that causes any issues for him.
Yeah, it looked like he just got caught up in his legs there. Just couldn't and grab it with the glove. That one's hit soft to shortstop. Looks like that will be safe at second and first. So infield single for the Moose. Now they got 2 runners on. They have a chance here to extend their lead.
That ball hit too slow to get the double play. St. Pierre just misses that one right down the middle. Oh, yeah, you see Dark Raider taking a second.
He knows that was the pitch there. Just going to get up. Everybody goes, and looks like Washington's... Uh-oh. Can he get him here? Gets one. And so runner in second now. 1 out. Runner caught stealing third. And swing and a miss for out number 2. So in just one fell swoop, we go from runners on first and second to 2 outs, runner on second.
Yeah, that was an interesting way to get a few outs and take yourself out of a big scoring scenario. Dark Raider gonna want those runs back, perhaps. We'll see if he can pitch his way through this now. Still only 2-1.
Ooh, swing and a miss for out number 3. So we now go to bottom 7, still 2-1 after Moose can't get anything. 4-5-6 for the Summits up next.
The third baseman, number 14.
Nicholas Day, he had a home run earlier. Maybe he can spark some life back into this offense yet again. And looks like he will get the single there to kick things off. The runner headed for second, turnarounds now. Summits have a chance here to tie the game up. Runner's gonna head for second on a bunt, and just like that, tying run now at second.
Yeah, good sacrifice there. Burns well. Gonna be looking to get the runner in, perhaps with a single, try and keep the line moving. Good to see a call to the pen though from the Moose.
And looks like the old double switch being done here. As Pierre is going to get right under it for route number 2. Runner heads for third is be close call, and it will not be, as that's turned around.
Now he has to do it with Cortez.
Yeah, not a lot of power contact there, but you know, anything's possible. He could very well, you know, be the hero tonight. Ball 3 inside makes it a 3-0 count. Ooh, outside pitch makes it 3-1. Full count now, runner on second. K-Man activates.
Oh.
I think he's just going to start pelting those corners with fastballs. I think it'd be very tough to hit up. He goes for a changeup, and that hits right to Fernandez. Throws the first in time for round number 3. Moose get out of the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. Still 2-1, 9-1-2 up next.
And these two looking for more after each respectively getting a homer.
You know, both have had advanced runners, but just couldn't get those runners in. The pitching duel that was been promised. Second baseman dives, isn't able to get it. Throws the first, and not in time. Safe.
A tough play to make for Merz.
Yeah, just couldn't get enough glove on that one. That could be right to second baseman. Looks like this will be a double play. Make it 2 outs. Next up, Peapod Tanner. 1 for 3 with a single.
That's a real inning killer.
Ooh, and that was hit right to center fielder for route number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 2-1, 8-9-1 up next.
Yeah, Summit's only 6 outs to work with in this game 1. We'll see if they can use them well. Dark Raider looking to get a big double on prime time. Once again, trying to show that he's ready for the big time.
And what better way to show that than here on Match of the Week? Uh-oh, bit wild. That could hit the player, and it will. Beanball.
Just trying to go inside on the poor guy. Losing control. We'll see if now, if the mojo doesn't take over. I don't know. I feel like things get a little bit crazy after a beanball occurs in this game.
Oh, pitcher gets there, out number 1, so tying run at second now. Tiffany Flores tense. You gotta wonder how long she's gonna stay in this game for with those quickly dwindling stats thanks to that mojo dump.
Yeah, and a very dangerous hitter now that the lineup's turned over.
Oh, that goes to Villanova. Runners head for third. Oh, it turns around, but looks like the shortstop goes for the easy out at first instead. Could have been a chance to shut down that runner, but chooses not to. May live to regret that. One-two count now. K-Man activates. Evened up. Swing and a miss. Out number 3 gets him there. Gets out of the inning with the tying run there. Now we go to the top of the 9th. Still 2-1. 3-4-5. Part of this lineup up next.
Yeah, there you go. Dark Raider getting around the plunking to try and now, get himself some insurance runs. That was a big swing.
That could have been the nail in the coffin right there if he got a nice hit off of that. Oh, swing and a miss. Out number 1. Next up, Ed Prince. 0 for 3 tonight. Not having a great day at the plate so far. And this one's hit in center field. Looks like it'll be just shy of the warning track for out number 2. Next up, Johnny Villanueva. Tense, 1 for 3 with the single.
Prince was trying to prove you wrong there.
I wonder why Villanueva's tense. Unless he's had like maybe, I don't know, like a tense strikeouts or something. Ooh, swing and a miss. Maybe that's why he's tense for out number 3. We now go to the bottom of the 9th. Moose holding on to a 2-1 lead here. Can they hang on? Or will the Summits be able to extend the game and get a run?
Yeah, big part of the order. 3-4-5 coming up. Let's see if Dark Raider can close the door. It looks like he's going to go to the pen, and it's Christopher Parra.
Yeah, Parra has not given a run-up in this season so far. Only a .41 whip. He looks to get the save here and shut down the Summits for his first XBL Match of the Week victory. Nicholas Day up next. 2 for 3 with the home run and single. If there's one man who could tie it up, it's Nicholas Day. And it looks like he will not tie it up as St. Pierre gets under it for out number 2. And it looks like Merzdrone is considering taking out the batter, and he will. Milo Chapman will come in for John Stinger.
Yeah, interesting move here from Merz. Let's see if it pays off. Quickly down 0-2.
Looks like a weird bunt there. And that one's going to go right through the infield for a 2-out single. So tying run at first, winning run up to bat.
Oh, well, you know what they say. Single with 2 outs in the 9th. Just sets up the walk-off.
I think Merz probably wants a faster runner on base, and I don't know how much of an advantage he gets there, but every little thing counts, especially when you're just looking for any win possible at this point in the season. And that was going to be right to Parrot. There's the first in time for round number 3. Final score 2-1. Moose take game 1 in our Match of the Week series. Dwayne, we talked about earlier how this is going to be a pitching duel. And, we got one here, 2-1. 2 home runs are the only scores.
Yeah, tight game. I mean, as you said, they traded dingers. Just the main difference being that Dark Raiders was a 2-run home run and Merzdrone's was a solo shot. But they were pitching well all game. And then there was a lot of hard hit balls that just found fielders. A couple nice plays. We saw Merz make a great jumping catch. And yeah, that's a classic 2-1 close ball game on Match of the Week on primetime. Both players, like we said, got their dingers, but Dark Raider with the victory. We still got another one.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting here to see if Merz, can channel in that XBL veteran status. Just come back here and get a tied series.
Yeah, a split here tonight would be huge for him in his return to the XBL. Dark Raider, a big XBL Match of the Week sweep in his XBL rookie season would, I think, be very, very big for him. So we'll see which player comes out with Game 2. We're going to give them both a second to get settled, and we'll be right back. All right, folks, we are returning now to the Motor Yard, home of the Montreal Moose, for game number 2 of this XBL Match of the Week. We just saw Dark Raider come away with the 2-1 victory against Merzdrone. Now they're going back at it again. Merz, the away team here. We'll see if he can get the split. Leading off is Quincy Johnson against Amelia Simone.
Last game, Summits, they did a great job pitching, just their only mistake, of course, being their downfall. But now with the offense, they really need to wake these bats up, get something going. As that one's looks like it'll be infield single. Look at that.
Yeah, we'll see if that's good fortune for these Summits. Right off the glove of the pitcher for the first pitch. And a hit infield single for Quincy Jones. Royal smacks, digs in the left fielder. He now wants to flex that power. He hasn't really gotten too far along in his season. No homers, no RBIs, and then hits into a ground ball double play, 5-4-3 style. Sets up Nicholas Day with now 2 outs. This one hit on the ground. It's a diving play by Villanueva. It's thrown to first, not in time. Another infield single for the Summits.
I was taking a look at.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize there's an injury.
That was a rough injury there for Dark Raider. We'll see what he does to remedy that. It's going to be Corvette. After the dislocated shoulder from Villanueva. He made the play, though, got the out, and then the steal is thrown out. Great arm from Raider. Just not the best jump either from Merzdrone, but it looked really, really close. We're going to the bottom of the first, though. 3 outs made. Maivia leads off. It is Luna Moore. The first pitch is hit hard. It's deep to center. Johnson's back. He's on the warning track. He makes the grab. There's 1 out.
Yeah, just got the deep part of the field there. Just couldn't get it over the fence.
The center fielder, Peapod Tanner, swings away at the first pitch. It is 0-1. She swings at the next one. Hits it hard. It's up the chute. She's got speed. She's on first. That's a single.
Both teams here getting early hits here. Let's see if they can convert them into some runs here.
Chris Boucher has some power. He floats that one into left. The play is made by Royal Smacks. A basket catch. There's 2 outs. Bringing up Ed Prince. He's got 1 home run, 4 ribbies on the season, batting .205. Swings at one way outside of the zone from Moore, the screwball. Another screwball. It's 1-1 though this time. Now he's behind. Quick pick off, and then the pitch. It's in the dirt. Swung on and missed. Booper throws it to first in time for the strikeout. We go to the second inning. 0-0 the score. 4-5-6 coming up here for the Summits.
The shortstop, number 12.
One thing I wanted to mention last inning, but didn't get a chance to. Simone's kind of a bit of oh, that was inside. Kind of a, I guess, non-traditional pitcher here with that, low velo, very high junk. You don't see too many of those type of pitchers anymore. That goes right up the middle here for a single.
Yeah, big single lead off again for the Summits. See if he can come to fruition anything here. Now the 5-hole hitter Skylar Herring steps up. But yeah, you're saying not as conventional as it once was, perhaps in the past. The low velo, high junk starter in the XBL, but I think a few of them are sprinkled throughout the league, and they do work with efficiency. You can see Simone has some good numbers so far this season, a 3.18 ERA and 1.76 WHIP. Giving up a couple hits already in this game. There's a check swing though from Merz, and he's looking at that for out number 1. It's a strikeout. Zachariah Burnswell will dig in.
You're a pitcher like these, you gotta be really careful how you pitch. A runner goes.
Oh, and he's caught in the rundown. He's going back to first. There's a lot of throwing around the infield, but the play is eventually made. There's 2 outs now.
Well, if there's one change that SMB really did good, like after releasing, it's those slowing down the base runners in that rundown after they constantly turn around.
Yeah, who knows, in some times past if Merz would have been safe there or not, but now thankfully the runner has slowed down and that play is makeable. We got the bloop single now with 2 outs, and then on the corner, check swing again, gets him looking. We're going to the bottom of the second. Great pitching here from Dark Raider, 5-6-7 coming up for him.
And Merz getting 2 hits each of these innings, but just isn't able to capitalize. He really needs to if he wants to get the split here.
Bites on the outside, screwball once again, a pitch he can't seem to lay off so far in this game. Quickly put away. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Francisco Fernandez swings at one.
Whoa.
Did that hit like a pebble or something? I thought for a second that hit the bag, which would have made it a fair ball, but then what? I've never seen the leg. I've never seen that. I've never ever seen that.
Curious to see what happened there. So we could record that, maybe go back.
This room has thousands of hours of play, and I don't think any of us have ever seen that before. That's crazy. Anyway, we got a game to call. Joe St. Pierre at the plate. And it's quickly 1-1 to him. These two in the fast pace they were in game 1 once again. We'll see if anybody can break through with some scoring. Quickly a full count now. St. Pierre trying to work it. He's batting .297, but he looks at one in the zone to end the inning. Great pitch from Merz, absolutely painting the black. We send it to the top half of the third.
Now back, the catcher, number 44.
Cade Booper leads off. Bloops one over the head of the diving shortstop. That's into left center field for a single.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Good start here for the Summits, getting another batter on.
Yeah, it's the third time he's led off with a single.
Ooh. Looks like he's gonna continue the trend, go for the bunt.
I think Dark Raider trying to get him to pop it up with the curveball.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, wow. That was,
Picked off again.
A great heads-up baseball there, Just kind of just doing that unexpected pitch out, catching Merz asleep.
Yeah, that is a crazy play. It's the third time in this game, I believe, so far that Merz is caught stealing. We have to remedy that next time he gets on the bases. Quincy Johnson at the plate as the lineup turns over.
At this rate, might challenge No Name's record for most times caught stealing on Match of the Week.
What's that, like 54?
Somewhere in that range.
Number 26.
We've got a hit, though, with 2 outs from Quincy Johnson, so maybe something brewing from Merz. As Royal Smacks looks to smack.
That's inside.
I would love for him to do that one day. That would be cool.
Royal
Ooh.
smacks it into left field.
I know, you know. We need some more of that. Smacking it foul right now. It's quickly an even count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Royal Smacks sends himself back to the dugout. We go to the bottom half of this inning. It's 8-9-1 coming up for the Montreal Moose. Still scoreless in this game. And the Summits have 6 hits, but nothing doing.
Fielder. Number 8.
Stephanie Lafayette leads off. It's her first AB. She pops this up into foul territory. First baseman's over there. Cortez makes that play. Pop out for out number 1. Amelia Simone leads or steps in. She swings a one off the hands into the outfield for a single.
I was about to mention she has a 3.33 average on the season, meaning the Moose here they get a good amount of value out of their pitchers when they're at the plate.
Yeah, seems to be that Dark Raider likes to get those pitchers on base. He's got a hit in the last game with his pitcher as well. Maivia pops it up over behind second. Burnswell makes the play. Pitcher has to dive back there, but she is in time. Dangerous Peapod Tanner is up. She swings that one outside. Runner goes. It is a decent jump. The throw down there, not in time. The pitcher steals second base.
Now that is bold. Having your pitcher not only get a hit, but a stolen base.
Yeah, and on match of the week too. He's getting it done. No nerves, not afraid of anything there, but he can't catch up to the heat. It's a high fastball from Merz. Well placed. And now we're going to the top of the 4th. Still nothing doing for either team. This has been such a grind, such a battle for both teams tonight. Leading off, it's popped up. Fernandez back behind third, makes the grab. There's one out. Now John Stinger bats. John Stinger, the ball is inside to him there, and then the next one clips the zone for a strike. That one dribbled foul. He's looking for his pitch to hit the high curveball. Swung on and missed. Merz can't catch up to that.
It's hard to tell which team is going to break here first because both teams have just pitched phenomenal so far.
Yes, they really have. I mean, they've gotten out of whatever jams they've really managed to sort of get themselves into. Nothing really crazy just yet happening in this ball game. But we'll see. Yeah, whoever seems to break the seal first in this one, I think, is going to have a big upper hand. Boucher, first pitch, it's a strike inside. Then the next one on the ground. Second baseman picks it up. There's a first. There's an out. Now it is Ed Prince. That one swung on, fouled away. Next pitch to Prince, popped up behind second. Burnswell been busy tonight. He puts that away for out number 2. And Russ Corvette comes in. He's off the bench tonight. Replacing the injured shortstop. He grounds out there to first. Cortez takes it himself. We're going to the top of the 5th now. Nothing doing for the Moose.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 11.
Zachariah Burnswell leads off, the second baseman. Now looking to get things started for his club. Fouls it away. He's a 6-hole hitter. This one swung on into left. Or right, excuse me. It's dove off the glove. That'll be extra bases for Merz. So leadoff standoff double.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 22.
Walker Cortez wanting to get a run in. We'll see how aggressive Merz is here at the plate. Dark Raider going to be aggressive, go to the pen. It is Tiffany Flores, who we saw last game, the K-Man.
It seems like this is probably the best chance Summits have had so far to score.
Cortez needs to maybe at least get the runner over. It's a 2-2 count. That's been just inside. Misses. 3-2 pitch, fouled away. The next pitch, change up, swung on, fouled away. This is a tough at-bat. We go again. The pitch from Flores. Swung on a miss, strike 3, high heater, can't catch up.
Now the runner can't just be sacrificed, flied in, really. Gonna have to get at least a hit along the way.
Yeah, Cade Booper gonna need to figure something out to get this runner in before the pitcher spot comes into play, though. It's popped up. Maivia is back behind short, well into left field. She catches it over her shoulder. There are 2 outs now. Now the pitcher does bat. We will see Luna Moore, I believe, get lifted in this game. Both players not happy with the shutout. They would rather have the runs. They want to get the pinch hitters in this game and rely on the bullpen.
But considering it's 0-0, you know, 1 run could very well be the difference here, and that looks like it's going to be out number 3.
Yeah, might as well be tied 5-5. Sort of feels like with these two ready to try and just do anything to get the edge and get that run they need. Tristan Washington coming out of the pen for the Summits. We'll see if he has a better outing than he did last game. He got out of a jam, really, and then did pretty okay after that, but we'll see if he doesn't give up a lead-up single. It looks like he's going to. I kind of jinxed him, I think.
You know, that pitch just going to grab the glove. It's not grab the glove, grab the ball there. Runner on first now, no outs. We'll see what happens.
Raider might be aggressive. We'll see if he goes, even though he doesn't have a lot of speed. St. Pierre at the dish. 2-0 count to him. This one swung on its hit on the ground to third. Nicholas Day throws it over to second in time. Just gets 1 out, though, on the fielder's choice. Stephanie Lafayette now gets her chance. 8-hole hitter up. That one backdoor off, and then the next one high. It's 2-0. 3-0. Right down the middle. Can't catch up. And 3-1. On the edge. It's 3-2. Runner goes. He is out. Picked off.
Probably was 4th pickoff there. Or no, sorry, nope, never mind. 4th pickoff of the game, but not of for Moose.
Yeah, flip-flop them. There, Merz has the other pickoffs in this game. Montreal just getting picked off there pretty bad to get the out in that inning. Now we're going to the top of the 6th. Quincy Johnson wants to make a difference in this one. Batting 183, though. He pops it up. Peapod Tanner's coming in on it. Almost didn't make the grab. Brings up Royal Smacks. He's tense. He smacks that one, though, into right center field, into the gap. He's going to have himself at least a double. Thinking about 3. He stands up at second, and his mojo goes up. So no longer tense is Royal Smacks.
The third baseman, number 14.
Nicholas Day, he had the home run last game. Let's see if he can get some more of that power this time around.
These two just need to string the hits together. They've gotten a few throughout this game here and there, but they need to get them in quick succession. Nicholas Day ahead in the count, 2-1. Next pitch swung on. Big miss there.
Also like helmet level almost. Like slider.
Next one way outside, swung on and missed. Nicholas Day put away. Now he needs a hit with 2 outs. John Stinger's the man at the dish. Swings at that breaking ball high. Next pitch. Misses low. It's 1-1. That one hit in the left center field. Stinger into the gap. It's going to be a hit and at least a run. He's thinking about 2. It'll be a double and an RBI. So the Summits now have the lead 1-0.
Yep, once again, they take a 1-0 lead, this time much later into the game. Let's see if they can hold on here, get that split.
Skylar Herring looking to do more damage with 2 outs. He's behind at quickly 1 and 2. Fouls it away. Next pitch, high. Swung on and missed. Can't get the breaking ball way up there. Now we're going to the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 27.
Dark Raider going to pinch hit for Flores here.
Number 3. Strike.
Will be Lily Mendez.
Strike.
Pitch is way outside from Washington, getting swung at here.
Strike 3.
The next slider in the zone. Can't catch up to it. And the pinch hitter is put away almost immediately. Sends it right back to the dugout. Maya Villa gets another shot in this game. That one ripped into center. Johnson will make the grab, though.
Nice hit, just couldn't get it to the gap there.
60.
Peapod Tanner has the low pitch and a lot of dangerous stats, so looking for something from Washington.
That's inside.
His last couple pitches way inside. It's 2-2. Swung on and missed. Merz knows his spot. He's going for it, and he gets to the 7th inning. Top half coming up against Christopher Parra.
Looks like we get into the final stretch here of the games. 1-0. It's still anyone's ball game, We saw the Moose hit a 2-run home run in the last game. All he needs to get one person on, and that could happen very well.
Number 22.
Yeah, we'll see. He's got to pitch through the Summit's order as well. In the meantime, trying not to give up any insurance. These games have been tight. This one hit on the ground. Maivia picks it up. There's the first in time. There's 2 outs in the 7th.
The catcher, number 44.
Cade Booper batting 190. Sees one high against the lefty. Bar's got a lot of velo, a lot of junk, decent accuracy. More pitch mix.
Strike.
Pitch in there for a strike. Next one swung on and missed. Strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 3, 4, 5 coming up for Montreal.
Now batting, the catcher, number 4. That's outside. Strike.
Quickly 1-2 the count to Chris Boucher, the heavy hitter for the Montreal Moose, and he swings at that one weakly for out number 3. Just absolutely put down by Tristan Washington, and he's got 23 pitches in this one. Still hurling well. He's locked in. We'll see if Montreal can break through. This is a nightmare scenario for them, really, with him out of the bullpen now and cruising.
The Moose really get to lower that pitch, or not lower pitch count, but raise that pitch count to maybe bring another bullpen. As that's gonna be a hit. They got something off of him.
Yeah, nice single right up the middle. That's what you got to do if you're Dark Raider. Try and get some more now. With 1 out, Russ Corvette at the dish. Swings at that one inside. Next one inside again. Good takes from Raider here. It's full. Next one fouled straight back. Broke the bat. We reset again. Gets him looking. Good heater. 97 on the black. It's a strikeout. Now there's 2 outs for Francisco Fernandez. Fernandez fouls the first pitch away. Next one hit straight back. That one outside. So we're going to miss strike 3. We're going to the top of the 8th. Still 1-0. Both these clubs looking to score more. They have a couple chances.
When Tristan Thompson, sorry, not Thompson, Washington comes out. It looks like he will.
Merz looking for the split. Dark Raider looking for the sweep. Game 1 was the 2-1 victory for Dark Raider, both clubs with a homer apiece. Montreal's being the 2-run homer, making the difference. That one's swinging underneath. Big high heat, and that makes the difference for out number 1. Quincy Johnson batting. Quickly 1-1 to him. The next one swung on. Change up. He's way ahead. Heater inside now. 2-2. Next one checked at 3-2. Composed, engaged. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's popped up. Maivia back behind second makes the grab. There are 2 outs. Oriole Smacks got things started. Scored the run. Getting the double last time. He pops it up. Peapod Tanner can get underneath it. She will make that grab. There are 3 outs. Bottom of the 8th upcoming.
And it looks like Anthony Mason will come here for the final, what should be 2 innings, assuming that he's able to stay nice and composed.
That's the other dangerous reliever out of the pen for the Summits is Anthony Mason. I had forgotten the name, but now I am reminded of many nightmarish appearances against him. He hasn't had great success, though, yet in the XBL this season with an 8 ERA coming in. Popped up. There are 1 out now into the 8th. Stephanie Lafayette, 0-1. That one outside. Next pitch from Mason. Inside, swung on a missed. 1-2. Misses low. And then inside, full count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Can't catch up to 98 upstairs. Looks like 100 after, you see the tiring pitchers for a while. As Washington was getting up there. But Mason fresh out of the pen, and now we've got a choice to make for Para. It's going to bat for himself.
Interesting choice here. Maybe he'd rather just go into the bottom of the 9, maybe with top of the order here instead of just trying to get something. We'll force it here in the 8th.
Yeah, perhaps that is the case. He is going to have to not give up any insurance along the way here. Got to get 3 outs. This one ripped on the ground. Fernandez picks it up. There's the first in time. There's 1 out. Now batting is John Stinger. Always dangerous John Stinger. That one misses outside. 1-0. In there for a strike. Change up. Misses low. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Change up coming again. 2-2. Ooh. This one hit on the ground. Over to first in time for out number 2. And we have Skyla Herring now digging in. She is tense. And she swings at the first pitch. It's a 2-seamer running outside of the zone. Corvette picks it up. He's done a good job there at second base as the replacement. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th. Maivia leading off for the Montreal Moose. She is the top of the order against Anthony Mason.
Pretty much one swing baseball. All it takes is 1 here, and we could be going to at least extra innings.
That is very true. We'll see if anyone can make the differences. Via quickly behind that one. Now 2-2. Mason's pitch. Tails outside the zone. It is 3-2. Big one upcoming. This one clips the zone. 98. Good fastball. Strikeout.
Yeah, just barely gets the zone there. Catches his batter looking at 2 more outs remain. Or 1 out, I should say, left.
Peapod Tanner looking to maybe make a difference. She's down 0-2. Very quick against Mason. Next 2 pitches miss outside. 2-2 pitch upcoming. Swing and a miss. Late. Strike 3. Can't catch up.
And 1 more out here, and the Summits will tie up the series 1-1.
It is Chris Boucher who will try and step in and prevent that from happening. Quickly down 0-1. Next pitch high and outside. Next one misses low. He's ahead. The 2-1, swing and a miss. The 2-2. Big pitch from Mason here. He's locked in.
Probably could try to get swing, get something just outside the zone.
He did. He went with it. Looked like a two-seamer or a screwball. Next one ripped. It's a diving play from Nicholas Day. Ends the ball game, and there's the split for the Summits.
Yeah, the XBL veteranship just came back in, and they finally get the win here. Make it a 1-1 split. You can't be upset at that.
Yeah, big split here on Match of the Week for both clubs, as you said. You can't really be upset with that either way when you come to prime time. The runs were hard to come by for both clubs tonight, but they got it done in their own way. Sorry for a second here. Let me get hummus fixed. But yeah, what did you think of that? We saw a little bit of power in game 1, but then game 2 was really all about the pitching.
Yeah, we mentioned it in the pregame how it's going to be a tight, low-scoring game, and just like that, look what we had. We had a 2-1 game, and then we had a 1-0 game. So, I guess what? Both teams scored the same amount. Yeah, both teams scored the same amount of runs, with Merz getting 1 in each game, and then Moose being able to get those 2 runs in game 1.
Yeah, that is all that makes the difference. So, just the way you distribute them. It was really the series that was promised as far as tight games, fast pace as well, just over an hour, these 2 games. And yeah, I think they're both happy coming to prime time, as we said, with a win each to take along on their season. But it would have been better for a sweep for either of them, trying to get into the playoff picture. Still, I think a little bit for both clubs on the outside looking in as it stands, but both clubs having 4 wins, maybe that's something they can build upon.
That you can always use every little momentum boost you get. So I think both teams can definitely take positives from tonight and just continue and to do what they do. Maybe make a late season push. They're definitely not out of the running yet. They just gotta get some key wins as the season begins to slowly wind down here.
Yes, indeed. But we are now in the midst, I believe, of starting week 3. Season happening quickly in this season 13 go around. I believe we are 1 week shorter than usual with 6 weeks in the 30-game season. So get your games in. Stay on top of your minimums and maximums. And before we leave here, Hummus, is there any other parting words that you'd like to drop us with?
No, got nothing else I got to say. Thanks for having me on, Dwayne.
Of course, thank you for being here in the booth. It's always a pleasure to have your help and to be with you and converse baseball and do these games. So glad to have you once again. Thank you to everybody who joined us here tonight. Thank you for Urban for another great promo, and Mickey for that timeless trailer, Barefoot Connie for the screens. And yeah, look out for the weekly roundup later this week, probably looking at like Tuesday or something like that. And we'll be back again for Match of the Week next week. Get your games in, everybody. Enjoy the rest of week 2 and into week 3. We'll see you next time. Have a safe and pleasant evening.
Yep, and have a safe 4th of July.
Yes, enjoy. Happy 4th of July, everybody.